James Lowe and band in the PNC Live Studio. Really quickly, before we get talking about your new album and everything else, can you quickly introduce the band for us?
Yes, indeed. Okay, so we have a couple of people who actually haven't made it up on the stage yet. They'll be playing later. But on keys over there, playing the next song, we have Jenny Conley, who is an extraordinary Portland musician, plays with other bands you've heard of. And Louis Longmire over here on guitar. We've been playing together in Portland for something like 25 years. He is part owner of the Laurelthurst Public House and also is just a fixture of music. Everywhere there's good music, there's almost always Louis Longmire. Jesse Emerson on bass, who is also just been a part of Portland music for a long time. Catherine Clare, amazing fiddle player, singer. We've known each other for a long time, and I brought Catherine in to do some backing vocals on the new album, and we were like, hey, we should do this more often. And so I've been lucky to have her join in the band for a lot of shows since then. Ned Folkerth on drums. Also, just somebody who I've known for years and years, and in the last few, I've been lucky enough to have him play drums with me. And Ian Miller on guitar, part of a storied musical family in Portland. The Millers have been making a name in country and pop music for a long time, from mom all the siblings, and again, he's been with me for what, like 5, 6 years, 7 years? I don't know. Yeah.
A big core of the Portland music scene. For a long time. I mean, you've got decades of music up here on stage, which is great. Thanks so much for coming in. Feel free. Absolutely. You have your 4th album coming out. You've got a record release tomorrow night. You're going to be at Music Millennium a little bit later on today. Yep. The album is True. Yeah. I was looking at your website, and you were talking about this album and talking about how you have had a number of years where you had a creative quiet space. And then you said all of a sudden things started coming together kind of fast and furious. I mean, was there a spark there? Was there something that instigated that, or is that sort of a normal ebb and flow of your creative process?
I think it's both. So I have put out records just on about every 10-year mark. So I definitely I have taken my time to come up with songs that feel like they're really worth sending out into the world. Also, like COVID had an impact on this record. I spent a lot of early mornings in my basement playing my guitar, and so a number of these songs, like the last one, kind of came out of a sense of things were falling apart and not knowing how we were going to change the direction of the ship. I still don't know that.
That's true. But you got a couple of degrees. You're a teacher.
Yeah. So I became a high school music and now U.S. history teacher, and that's my day job. So our big show on Sunday for the release is going to be a 7:00 show, so that I can get home before it's too late and get ready for my new quarter to start on Monday morning.
I am the daughter of a U.S. history teacher and soon to be mother of a history teacher, high school history teacher. My older son is pursuing that. I know, teachers, right? Thank you.
Thank you.
I honor I come from a family of teachers, so I have a lot of reverence for that. But yeah, that takes up a lot of your space as well.
Musicians are not necessarily known for humility, and there's nothing like being a teacher to teach you humility. You
and
can't,
a parent.
That's also true. But you can't go into a room full of 11th graders and just drop your knowledge on them and expect them to receive it. You have to.
I'll tell you later what my dad used to call them, very fondly, but well, I'll tell you. He used to come home and refer to them, again, fondly. My dad was a history teacher and a debate coach and softball coach as well, but he fondly referred to them as the bastards. I was a teenager at the time, too. So the artwork on the new album, it's beautiful. It was done by another local musician, Sean Krogan. People who've been around Portland for a long time, you know Cracker Bash. I remember going to see them at La Luna. You're raffling off the original paintings. So there's Coyote Dancing and Antelope. And you're raffling off these tickets. It's a benefit for the Jeremy Wilson Foundation. They provide emergency financial assistance for local musicians. This is has obvious significance, but tell folks about it and how they can get involved, because raffle tickets are on sale till tomorrow.
Till tomorrow, and the raffle's at the show, but you don't have to be at the show to win the raffle. So Jeremy Wilson was part of a band called the Dharma Bums, which was kind of the early days of a really burgeoning Portland music scene. And gosh, I want to say it's like maybe 15 years ago he had some major health problems and encountered the fact that there's not a lot of safety net for musicians when you have health problems. If you're not working, you're not making money. And he got the idea. People raised money for him, and he got the idea to start a foundation to continue that work. And they've been doing it ever since, and trying to build an endowment to expand what they do. But they've helped a lot of musicians who just have anything come up where they can't work, and helping get them through. So we're raffling the artwork, $5 tickets. So it's not a big outlay, but the two pieces of art are just gorgeous, and the money goes all into the foundation. So yeah,
so you don't have to go to the show tomorrow night to get them. I found them on your Facebook page. I bought 2 tickets. Beautiful painting. So when you get a chance and want to support it, you've got good 24, 36 hours to do so. I will get out of your way. I want to again emphasize tonight at Music Millennium, 5 o'clock. Album release, True, tomorrow, Alberta Rose Theatre, early show, so everyone can get to work. I will get out of the way. James Lowe and band, give him a hand.
Thank you so much.